Alright, so hello everyone, I'm Tim from Tim's PC and I build custom PCs to suit anyone's needs or budget. Also live stream my builds and repairs for transparency and educational purposes. So if you like getting an awesome new PC and you'd like to see it put together live, send me a message today. Alright, so tonight we've actually got quite a nice build on tonight. So we've got the NZXT H9 case. So I haven't had one of these come through yet, but I know from some of my friends that this is a very, very good case. Just in terms of what it is, where it sits, it's kind of NZXT's answer to the Lian Li D11. One of the things I can tell you without actually going through it and opening it up is we've got this mesh panel here on the back. It's just all the way along. So I mean that's going to be a little bit better for people who are overclocking and stuff like that. It also means that these three fans on the sidewall have a bit more sort of freedom to push air. So problem is when you confine fans and there's not much sort of room and surface area for it, you're adding, like, it starts to, the pressure builds up quicker and then it sort of reduces the flow of air. But I'm not going to get into like fluid dynamics with you. We're not a science channel. Well, not really. This is like the lowest tier of science, what we do here. Okay, this is PC building, right? So I guess it requires some technical knowledge and stuff, but all jobs require some technical knowledge. Anyway, so look, let's get stuck into it. It's what's the customer's name? I don't want to mispronounce his name.
3 o'clock in the morning, you're going to apply for.
Hang on a sec.
Yeah, sometimes people's names stump me. I'm uncultured. I'm uncultured, but I've actually travelled overseas and stuff like that, so I'm actually probably more cultured than most of the other people here in Queensland.
Keanu?
Is it Keanu? Am I saying that right?
Keanu, yeah.
Am I saying that right? Keanu?
Keanu.
Keanu? I don't.
It's like Keanu Reeves. He's got the same name.
The U's silent though, isn't it?
No.
Well, look, my uncultured ass is about to get an education, I think. All right. So hopefully I am actually saying my customer's name. The problem is I don't necessarily speak to someone on the phone. A lot of consultations are done, actually by email and by message. So I mean that works better because when you try to do a consultation with a customer on the phone, the problem is you'll start talking about things, right? And they won't really know what you're talking about. It's a lot easier when you can show them a picture and some text that describes it. So the whole process of going through with a customer what they want, what they need, and what they can get for their budget, that sort of goes better by text and email, just inherently, because I can't show you pictures of what I'm suggesting to you without sort of like emailing them through or something like that. I guess we could set up frickin' Microsoft Teams or something like that, so we could share documents while we're on a video call or something like that. But honestly, that just seems like too much work, and explaining to the end user how to set that up, oh man, no. Anyway, so look, let's get stuck into it. Let's go through the parts, and yeah, hopefully it looks as good and performs as well as it actually looks there. So we got the Ryzen 7 7800X 3D, excellent CPU. Probably if you type in what's the best gaming CPU into Google right now, this is probably the one that'll come up. We've got the Asus TUF Gaming B650M-E Wi-Fi motherboard. So this is pretty much just going with the TUF theme and the fact that we had the black case there, because we've also got the RTX 4070 Ti, the TUF Gaming model there. We've got a kit of memory here, and this one is 6000 megahertz CL30. We've got 2 terabyte Samsung 980 Pro SSD. We've got our Kraken Elite 360 cooler. So this is a pretty cool cooler. It's got the addressable screen on it as well. So this is their top tier cooler. So yeah, definitely keen to check that out. The case comes with some NZXT fans.
You said his name right.
Keanu, yeah, excellent. I love it. I love it when I get someone's name right. Because unless your name's like David or Tom or Matt or something like that, I might not know how to say it properly. And it's not any disrespect. I'm the first one to say, you know, you can go all around the country, and bar the inland most inner part of the country, Queensland and Northern Territory have the most uncultured people in Australia. Okay, we're all bogans. I went to WA and met up with some friends on the internet, right? And in WA, I got told, literally got told, wow, you've got such an Australian accent. People from Queensland have the strongest Australian accents. We really notice it over here in WA. And I'm like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? I don't have an accent, do I? And then, yeah, I do. Listen more closely to the Sydney, Melbourne people and the way they talk. Now I can tell, you know, if I see a news report, I can tell where the reporter is actually from by the style of their Australian accent. So, yeah. How many Queenslanders can do that? No, I just give everyone shit, okay? I'm from Queensland. I love Queensland. I own acreage in Queensland, okay? Yeah. Don't take that. Don't take anything I say too seriously, because I'm not taking myself too seriously right now. Okay, and then the only other thing I haven't mentioned, bit of a random detour there, is the Cooler Master 1050 watt MWE 80 plus gold cooler. Sorry, cooler, fucking power supply. So the good thing about this is it's an ATX3 power supply, so it plugs directly in to our 4070 Ti without any of those horrible adapter cables. Do I even have? Oh yes, these horrible things. I mean, I can kind of make it right. Like, this is an upgrade from a customer. Like, see how I've sort of tried to bend them in like a nice sort of curved way to keep these all like even at the other end, so it doesn't look completely skanky. But realistically, it's always going to kind of look a bit skanky. But no, to give you an example of what's in the box there, I've actually got some spare cables here. So instead of that horrible one, we can just go the one from the power supply directly into the card. So that's always good, and that's generally the best way of doing it. All right, let's get stuck into it. So now that we have alternate camera view, do you want to change the thing over?
No.
Yeah. Hey, is that Phenol? Yeah, hey, Phenol. Yeah, definitely, man. We'll have a good one. All right, so you can see all the crap on my floor there. Yay! Gotta love a bit of crap. All right, so this is our motherboard here. So it's quite a nice little board. If you go AM5, you don't really have to worry too much about, you know, DDR4, DDR5 motherboards. They're all DDR5. Can we just get rid of that? Empty box doesn't want to stay put. Just wanted to show you when we get this certificate of reliability. Look at that. Wow. I'm going to put that in the bottom drawer of the kitchen, right? Asus Web Storage special offer. Buy 1 terabyte, get 200 gigabyte free, aka get an extra 20% for free. Yeah. I'd like to buy 1 terabyte, get 1 terabyte free. I think that feels. I thought that was that's a much better deal. So we get our user guide. So that might be interesting. What else we had? Oh, we had an interactive CD-ROM. Oh man. What? What's wrong?
Oh, the sound. It's all fucked again. I don't understand why it does it.
The sound's got fucked. What do you mean?
Audio has one bit of use. It always happens with the stupid camera. Hang over.
It shouldn't have any problems.
Yeah, but every time it has
Every time. Why haven't you told me? Why haven't you told me about it if it does it every time? And then finally, you just get these stickers.